Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening. Miss Bobette is my name. Hello to everyone. Hola, bonjour, najum, and welcome. Welcome to Read Aloud time. And I'm going to read a book. The book I chose is called The Nose Book. The Nose Book. Look at his nose. This is the front of the book. This is the back of the book. And this is called the spine. The spine holds all the pages together. This book is really, really old. So the spine has been taped up. See that? It's got tape on it. This book is by Al Perkins, illustrated by Roy McKee. And look who's up here. That's Dr. Seuss. Or the Cat in the Hat, rather. So this is a beginner book. So some of you may be able to read this book all by yourself. Look at all those noses. There's a nose. 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 His nose looks like a beak, like a bird's beak. Do you have a nose? I have a nose. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. If you have a nose, touch it. Touch your nose. Yes. The Nose Book. See his nose? Everybody grows a nose. Let me cut my ringer off, just in case. But this isn't true. Everybody does not have a nose. There's a little bit of people who do not have a nose. And that's okay. He's looking at his nose in the mirror. If you have a nose, touch your nose. Bonk, bonk. I see a nose on every face. I see noses every place. Those words rhyme. Face and place. Face and place. Place. Look at all those noses. Even the bird has a nose. His nose is long and pointy. A nose between each pair of eyes. Noses, every size. There's some rhyming words again. Eyes and size. Those words rhyme. Eyes and size. His nose is between his eyes. His nose is between his eyes. His nose is between his eyes. Although his looks like a beak. That must be the same bird I see in the beginning. They grow on every kind of head. They come in blue and pink and red. There's some more rhyming words. Head and red. They grow on every kind of head. They come in blue. They come in pink and red. Red and head rhyme. They sound almost alike. Some are very, very long. Look at those noses. Those are alligators or crocodiles. Some are very, very strong. Wow, look at the elephant with his trunk. His trunk has a nose on it. Very strong. And those two words rhyme. Long and strong sound alike. Lots of rhyming words in this book. Everywhere a fellow goes, he sees some new kind of nose. There There's more rhyming words. Goes and knows. Sounded like everywhere a fellow goes, he sees some new kind of nose. Look at all those different types of noses. Oh, well, look at this nose. It's like a saw. They all have different types of noses. Where are they at? They're in the water. They're swimming. This is a colorful page. I see blue. I see purple. I see green. All the colors. There's pink on his nose. See the waves? They're in the water. Swish, swish, swish. See what's next. A nose is useful after all. Some play horns and some play ball. So the seal, he knows how to play the horn with his nose, and those seals know how to play ball with their nose. Look at him. The mouse is plugging his ears because he don't want to hear it's too loud. A nose is good for making holes in trees. Look at the pecker, the woodpeckers, poking the holes in the trees with their noses. And roofs and barber poles. Uh-oh. Yikes. Look at the barber. Holes and poles rhyme. They're putting holes in all those poles and in that tree. But sometimes noses aren't much fun. They sniffle. And they get burned by the sun. Uh-oh. Have you ever had a sniffly nose where you had to use tissue? Yes. And then look at, they're laying out on the beach. You see the water back there? And Mr. Sun is burning their skin and their noses. They need some sunblock on. They're hot. You see, they don't have hardly any clothes on because they're in the sun. And look at them, they're cold. She's got a scarf and mittens and boots and a coat and hat. Different weather. A nose gets punched and bumped on doors and bumped on walls and bumped on floors. Goodness gracious. I never bumped my nose. Especially not on the floor. Have you ever bumped your nose on the floor? Have you fell before and hit your nose on the floor? Whoa. Sometimes your nose will make you sad. Sometimes your nose will make you mad. But just suppose you had no nose. Then you could never smell a rose. That would be sad not to have a nose. Or pie or chicken a la king. You never smell a single thing. So yeah, if you don't have a nose, you can't smell. He looks different with no nose. And look at his face right here. He's so sad. Because without a nose, you can't smell. Let me see you do that. Can you breathe in through your nose? What do you smell? I smell this old book. It's kind of stale smelling. It's so old. Let me see if I can smell my teeth. What do you smell when you breathe in? Now that smells good. It smells like cherries. So good, I wanted to take a sip. I'm glad I have a nose. Bark, bark. Because I like to smell flowers. I like to smell my food. And one thing more. Suppose no nose. Where would all of your glasses sit? They'd all fall off. Just think of that. Just think of it. Oh my goodness, yes. If I didn't have a nose, my glasses wouldn't have nowhere to sit. I didn't think about that. Look at his glasses sitting on the tip of his nose. His eyes are way back here. Silly. And that's why everybody grows between his eyes some kind of nose. That's not true. Some people don't have a nose. That's sad. But this is called The Nose Book. And I hope you have a nose so you can smell the roses and smell the good food. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed my book. If you did, give me a thumbs up. This is Miss Bobette again. Tune in for more read alouds. Thank you. See you later, alligator.